Hello everyone and welcome to the 4th Anime United recommendation video. I'm Estef, the founder and creator of Anime United, and today I bring you our Slice of Life recommendation video. This video in particular, an awful lot of effort's gone into, and I hope you enjoy it. For those of you who don't know, the Slice of Life genre is a genre that follows the everyday lives of the main character, the character's families and friends, in an environment that you will most likely be able to relate to with your own lives. There's often a lot of comedy, drama, romance within these stories, and if you just want to sit back and enjoy a relaxing anime, for the most part these Slice of Life animes are for you. So today we have 12 recommendations. These recommendations are not the stereotypical top 10 sort of recommendations. These recommendations I value equally and have chosen on the basis of what I believe the majority of the community will enjoy. You stick to the end of the video. At the end of the video I have 8 honourable mentions, bringing together 20 recommendations in this video that even the hardcore anime fans will most likely enjoy. So let's get straight to the video, sit back and enjoy. So starting off with number 12 is Sevenx Service, a slice of life anime series that was aired during 2013. At the time of 2016, there is only sub currently available, but it is an enjoyable watch nonetheless. It follows the group of 3 new staff members starting to work at a health and welfare section within the city. Now you think this might not be something that sounds very interesting, and when I went on it as a wimp because I came across it and thought, well, I'll give it a go. So within the day of watching it, it was straightforward, relaxing, there was a lot of funny comedy elements within it. I found the character very likeable and I could relate to certain aspects of my own life. The personalities of the different characters vary, and just in general for a short series of 13 episodes, it was rather enjoyable. So if you wanted a slice of life series just to relax to, then why not give this a chance, as you may end up enjoying it like I did. And now at number 11 we have Manami. Manami is a slice of life anime released in 2007. There's 13 episodes of it. At this current time, 2016, there is only subtitles currently available. Maybe in the future there might be a dubbed version in English, but we'll never know. The story itself follows the 3 Manami sisters in their everyday life. Now this shows in the show that they are very dependent upon each other, and it shows them getting through many obstacles that vary from love confessions and cooking itself. There's a lot of comedy aspects within it, and you can really see how close this family are, despite at times it being somewhat kind of awkward. Some people may enjoy it, some people may not. I personally find it rather enjoyable, but this is kind of a hit or miss. You give it a try if you like the slice of life genre. You may end up liking it and liking the relationship with the 3 sisters, or you might find it will be lacking in content. But this is a series just like Sevenx Service to watch if you want something relaxing and not very thought-provoking. Okay everyone, this one I'm really looking forward to talk about, which is, it translates to English, The Kawaii Complex Guide to Manners and Hostile Behaviour, which is a series released in 2014. Currently in 2016, it's only subtitles available, but please do not get put off from watching it if you don't like reading subtitles, as you will really miss out. Now it follows a freshman who ends up getting to live on his own in the Kawaii Complex. This is a complex nearby school where he ends up living with a few other characters. These characters are very likeable, they're very funny, there's a lot of funny aspects within this series. There's a cute romance, great character development, the art style is amazing, the music is stunning, top notch. Now, when you're watching this series, if you really like slice of life, you should give this a go. You really see some development with some of the characters, and it's just one of those series that you can't put down. Now when I was watching the series, it wasn't like I felt like I was forced to watch the next episode. I felt that I desperately needed to watch the next episode. It kept me hooked from the end, and within the day, I quickly got through it. That I even have it currently on DVD myself. Now, anyone who's followed the Anime United Facebook page on Facebook will have recently noticed that I had a while ago got the Bakuman manga collection of all 20 volumes of the manga. Now, after watching all 3 series of the anime adaptation that was originally, the first series was released at the end of 2010, I thoroughly enjoyed it. Follows 2 friends, well, 2 students at high school end up getting together with the dreams of becoming manga artists. As the story progresses, they end up becoming pros, and on top of that, you really get to see a development with all of the other characters, both the supporting and main characters through the series. There's also a few relationships that develop through it, and it's just a lovely series overall. It really gives you an insight on how manga is created, especially within Shonen Jump. So if you like manga, it's worth actually watching this series to get a really big insight on what manga artists and the writers have to go through to create a series. So definitely give this one a shot. It's 3 series long. It's like 70 plus episodes in total. You will really enjoy this.
連載しても尻すぼみにならず伸びていくタイプと考えています。また負けちった。超悔しいぜ。それじゃあ俺も中井さんも今回は見送りだ。だがな、次の連載会議で絶対通してやる。そん時に打ち切りなんかになってんじゃねえぞ。どうせなら人気漫画になって待ってろ。わかったか？はい。ありがとうございます。
Okay, now for those who are hardcore slice of life anime fans, a lot of slice of life anime fans have expressed to me their love for Garm ESS, which is a 25 episode series that came out in 2010, which is based off the PS2 dating game sim, which features 6 different girls. Now, the story of the anime focuses around each of the heroines getting their own version of the story, and after each episode, each character will actually sing their version of the ending theme. If you do end up liking this series, there's a sequel, Garm ESS Plus, which technically is Season 2 where it continues. If you want a slice of life anime series where there's a nice romance and comedy set within a school environment that's slice of life related, then this will definitely be for you. I'd also like to point out that at the time of this video in 2016, there currently is only subtitle version of this anime currently available. Now, this series was recommended to me by a member of Anime United, and when I came across it, it became a hidden gem that it actually became one of my best slice of life animes to date. It's currently 24 episodes long, and it aired at the end of 2012. There is only subtitles at the moment, but based on its growing popularity, I expect that there will be a dubbed created in the near future, even if it's fan-based. Now, the series itself has a beautiful art style, as you can see, great music, great character development. It really focuses on the relations and growing friendship that occurs in a dormitory environment. Now, the interesting scenario on how the main character gets into the dormitory, you will have to wait and see. But overall, it was such an amazing watch. I don't really want to give much more away than that, because if I start telling the plot, then I'll start taking away fun elements of it. But all you need to know is if you want a slice of life to watch, it's in a school environment that's very funny and humorous, with characters you can relate to and fall in love with, then please give this series a try. If you are a big fan of slice of life in the genre, or if you're just getting into it, I highly recommend that you do not, under any circumstances, give this series a miss. Yes, you are correct. I did indeed include this series, URURI, into the recommendation list. It is a heartwarming slice of life series that if you want to sit back and enjoy a series that isn't very thought-provoking, then by all means this one might be for you. It's a very interesting story between the 4 main characters, which is kind of like almost like a 4-way love triangle in a Yuri environment. But it just shows in general these very daft girls in grade school basically getting around in their everyday lives. You want to see humour on them failing at various things, then this is definitely one for you. At the current time, there is no dubbed available. However, there are subtitles available, but I'm more than positive that in the future there will be a dubbed version created. However, the subtitle version of this is very well done. The voice actors are very great in the series. If you are a hardcore slice of life anime fan, or if you are just entering the genre, I would highly recommend you watch this series and do not dare overlook it just because of its release date of the first series in 2004. There's currently 4 series of it which have been done very well, and it focuses on the slice of life genre within a school drama romantic shoujo setting. And it basically focuses on Yumi when she enters Lillian Girls Academy, which is a prestigious all-girls Catholic school in Tokyo. I don't really want to say much more to kind of ruin the plot, because I really want you to go in with an open mind and watch this, and I'm sure you'll fall in love with it. But basically, there is a great character development within the series, and you really feel a bond between these girls and their everyday life at school. I personally watched the series. I didn't think that I was going to think much to it, but I ended up falling in love with it and every second of it. So please definitely give it a go. Now, even though I've not watched the English version, thankfully for those of you who can't stand watching subtitles, as maybe don't like reading subs, or you're just not a fast reader, there is actually a English version available. So be sure to watch that if you're a dub fan. Now, after watching this series very recently, it actually made me put one of the entries from the main recommendations to an honourable mention. And this series, basically, which translates in English to Sound Euphonium, is a beautiful short 13-episode series that was released during 2015. It basically follows Kumiko, who enters high school hoping to do a fresh start in her life, and she ends up joining the high school brass band. I don't want to really ruin any more about it, but if you want a slice of life series you can really delve into, characters you'll love, beautiful art style, beautiful music, and if you like music in general, please give this series a chance. I really loved it, and I can guarantee that you will love it also. Now, if you are a hardcore slice of life anime fan, you will most likely have heard of this, if not seen it, and it translates in English to Love, Chunibyo, and Other Delusions. It's a series that was released at the end of 2012, which is a slice of life series that has comedy, drama, and a romance and school elements within. For those of you who don't really like reading subtitles and find it hard to read a lot of text, you'll be happy to know that this is actually in dubbed English as well, so you can actually listen to the English version should you wish to. I've not watched the English version, so I can't really tell you on the quality of it, but from watching the subtitle version, the character development's very great, beautiful art style, the music's great, and it really has a great story within it. And basically it follows the main character Yuta, who suffered from Chunibyo whilst he was in middle school. And basically, it's often said to be like third grade syndrome, where he thinks he's a superhero or something. I'm not going to really spoil any more than that, because this series is top-notch and amazing. If you like slice of life series, you like a good laugh, be sure to watch this. And now that we are coming near the end of the recommendation video, at our second entry we have Fruits Basket, which is a slice of life series that follows comedy, drama, fantasy, romance, shoujo elements, and it was released in the summer of 2001. Please do not, though, be mistaken or be off-putted by it by the date if you think it's too old for an anime. Despite perhaps what might be an outdated art style, the series itself is very humorous and enjoyable. If you want a series which isn't very thought-provoking but has a lot of really deep meaning, character development, then be sure to give this a try. You know, if you like slice of life and you want a series that you can kick back for a day or two, these 26 episodes will really go by as a blast. I personally love the series, and it is among one of my hidden gems I've found in the past 6 months. And I'm really glad that people in the community who like slice of life recommended it to me. And it's a really nice romance, kind of like a friendship story in there, so it's definitely worth giving that a go. At this current time in 2016, you'll be happy to know there is an English dubbed available, so if you don't like reading the subtitles, you can actually listen to it in English. Now, as our last recommendation of this video, we have Tamayura, which is a 12 episode series which was released at the end of 2011. It's a lovely slice of life series. It has a comedy drama element within it that's very relaxing, close to the heart. There's a second season to it. If you watch the first season and actually like it, you can go and watch the second one. I've currently not seen the second season yet, but I intend to do so in the very near future. It basically follows a little girl known as Fu, who had a father who taught her to love photography. Now, as the story progresses and you go through the series, you end up seeing her everyday life evolve around her, a new environment with her friends and family, and she takes a lot of pictures as she goes along. So if you're interested in photography, you like nice music, you want to watch something that's very calming, soothing, a series that you can just sit back, enjoy, not really need to worry about and just enjoy, this series would highly be recommended for you. At the current time, there's only subtitles available, so there's no actual English dub. I wouldn't really let yourself be put off by that. It's kind of a hit and miss. Some people might find it a bit bland and lacking because there's not too much to the story. There's more of a hidden meaning into it and just the closeness and friendship of the different characters. So if you're expecting an action-paced anime, this will not be one of those for you. Overall, it is a lovely series. And with that, I conclude our fourth recommendation video of Anime United, our slice of life recommendation video that you all have been desperately waiting for these past 6 or so months. So it took a long time to come out, but I put a lot of work into it, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Please consider visiting our website, and if you see it within your heart, please consider donating. It helps us a lot. It will help me continue to make videos like so. It'll also help keep our community servers open, and it'll help us continue doing giveaways and other awesome things for you community. We are Anime United. We are the community, anime community that cares. We hope you stick around, and we're hoping you have a nice start to the new year. And now, as promised, here are 8 honourable mentions. You got Toradora, K-On!, Clan After Story, Boku wa Tamagotchi Gas Tsukunani, which are 4 awesome recommendations we have here. On top of that, there's A-Channel, Kanon, Golden Time, and Kakul Connect. With all these recommendations, we have 20 in total, and we hope that you'll find at least one of these that you will enjoy.